Tucson, Arizona, in the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. He'll bring it out. It's Singletary. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. So the Baylor Bears offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And he'll be brought down.
And I love this strategy by the offense. Early in the game, first quarter, they're trying to put pressure on the defense and make them think and react quickly. You do that by running the option. Is it the running back? Is it the quarterback? Is he pitching? This quarterback is special with his ability to run the football. Now this is something the defense is going to have to contend with the rest of the game.
First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Arizona's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to... somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup,
it fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. If you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And in these situations, you're never looked at poorly, right? You can go for these situations because it's a really long field goal, so it's not a guaranteed make, or I can be aggressive offensively, and I like the choice. Be aggressive, get the first down. Nice job by the offense.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. Makes the catch. It's Green. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Arizona in a hurry.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Singletary. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. Flying down the left side. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Baylor! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Can't hang on. It's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. He's looking downfield to throw. They're setting up the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
The give to the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, we saw earlier in the game, after not getting it on 3rd, going for it on 4th down and having success. So you got to wonder, after that incompletion, are they going to try that again and stay aggressive here on 4th?
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Turning it on. They'll get him out of bounds at the 35-yard line, and that is just what the doctor ordered for this offense.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wildcats! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride, and that's why he gets the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. In the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting loud on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Off-play action on first down. Buys a little extra time. Finding an escape route. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. He's going to run it. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's design, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
The Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He'll pull it down and run. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake. Down to throw. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the Bears want to move quickly. Let's talk for a second about Baylor. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in the recruiting class.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. On target over the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Snags it over the middle. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bears will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute better.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
This just looks like too much backyard football from this quarterback right now. We've already seen a pick in this game. Bad fundamentals on that last throw, throwing it off his back leg. He needs to trust his coaching. He just needs to settle himself down.
And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Wide open, he makes the catch. Speeding down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Arizona. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Yates.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
They're going to run it. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bears in the hurry-up. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. To the air on first down. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wide out to either side. Fires to the wide out. It's complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They think there's room to run to the right here. He got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bears!
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet, so keep fighting. Going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll immediately call timeout.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. He's got the back in the middle. Snowed under by the defense.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Creates a little room. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Arizona comes out with another first down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pressure going right. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring.
He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
4th down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. One more snap coming before halftime. The DBs will back off a bit. Lost a throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson.
And the Bears will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it. Can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Arizona right back to the line. They'll try to get outside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pre-firing. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Off the play fake. Complete out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Running it to the right. Hard running there. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. To the air on second down. Good timing on the quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. He breaks a tackle. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Baylor! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he's not going to take the touchback. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Looking to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A strike downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get into the 33-yard line.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
He makes the catch. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Arizona!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Now on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bears have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Give to the running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Wildcats! And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Arizona, 42, Baylor, 21.
He'll bring it out. It's Singletary. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Pulls it, fired complete. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Lets it fly on the move. Makes the grab. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is... To sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Using the quick game. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Reels it in down the left side. There he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
He's got him. And the Bears come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds his tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there.
There he goes. Just keeps moving. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Easy. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wagner. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They're working that left side. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Threads it inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He wants to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Snags a quick pass on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here on 2nd and 9 sends 3 receivers to the right. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Here on 2nd and 9 sends 3 receivers to the right. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Yates. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. On first down, here comes this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Power. Getting up close to midfield, gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds.
A huge gain. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and have a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. He's got an open man. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
29 Philly.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Looking downfield on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's a big stride inside the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Snagged in the middle, it's Wagner. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. It's caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your...